Grandest of Risings, Grandest of Risings. I am about to get right into it. I have to go out shortly, so I said I was going to come back last evening or today to complete this particular portion of the book, and I'm going to get right into it. We left off yesterday completing the portion up here talking about what was going on with the Alaskan Natives. And what we're going to do now is get right into competing justification for the property right. Johnson versus McIntosh together with the arguments of the parties at the beginning of the opinion, and a rich source of competing justification for property rights to help you spot and evaluate those arguments in the rest of the book. Let's trace some of these competing justifications. Note, however, that Johnson has been the subject of perhaps hundreds of articles in multiple full-length books, and list below is necessarily incomplete. So the first possession or occupancy, one of the most common arguments for property rights, is that one is the first possessor or the occupier of the property. See Carol Rowe's Possession of the Origin of Property, 52 CHIL, review number 73 from 1985. What interest? And basically, the colonial land transfers, these are the positions that everything were played in. The transfers were, this was the Red River Basin in 1816 over here in Oregon County, 1846. The Louisiana Purchase from France in 1803. The United States after American Revolution in 1783. American 13 colonies, the 17th and the 18th century. Florida acquisition from Spain, 1819, after thousands of years from the Colossus. Texas annexation from Mexico in 1845. Alaska Purchase from Russia in 1867. This is around the time that they had this agreement set in place for the Antarctica. The Hawaii annexation in 1898. Okay. Then we can review this real quickly. Just kind of showing the states. This is the Indian land cessions that were superimposed on colonial land transfers by section, group, so on and so forth. It's showing you in the entire United States, all the areas everywhere where they were. Okay. We here in the sections. I'm not going to take time to go to each and every one, but as you guys can see, it shows you all of the sections all the way up to section 66. And what I'll do is show you the areas just by reading this. The Iroquois were in area one. I'm sorry, the Cherokee in two, the Creek Muskogee in area three, the Duyantat Huron in area four, the Lenni, Lampopi, the Lipewi, the Ojibwa, and the allied tribes in all section four. Section five were the Choctaw and the Chickasaws. Section six were the Kasakia, which is a subgroup of the Illinois Indians in section six. The Lenape in Delaware. Sac Fox, Meskwaki Fox was in the eighth section, and Plancashaw was a subgroup of the Miami in section 9, Osagie in section 10, the Ottawa and the Chippewa in section 11, the Ojibwa and the Potawatomi in 11 as well, the Quapaw in 12. That's where I'm from. That's my lineage from my grandmother. The Potawatomi in 13, Miami 14, Chippewa, Abdua in 15, Ottawa, Chippewa, Abdua in 16, Seminoles in 17, Kaw or the Kansa in 18, Winnebago or the whole chunk in 19, the Sac, the Fox, the Milwaukee, the Fox, the Sox, the Sioux, the Dakota, the Lakota, the Nakota, and the Omaha in 20, the Iowa, the Ata, and the Missouri in 20 as well. Menominee in 21, Atto, Missouri in 22, Pawnee in 23, the Caddo in 24, the Sioux, Dakota, Lakota, and the Nakota in 25, the California Indians in 26, the Sioux, Dakota, Lakota, Nakota, Cheyenne, Arapano, Assiniboine, the Gross Venture, the Atsini, the Mandan, and the Arikara in section 27. The Mandan 27. In 28, the Rogue River Tacoma and Totoni in 28, Impact Akalapaya in 29, the Omaha in 30, Shasta Costa et El Nisquala Payalapa in 32, the Wamish Saquamish in 33, Klalam in 34, Mika in 35, Walla Walla, Kuyasi and Umatilla in 36, Yakima in 37, and Nez Priest. Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. Okay. Oh man, I think my ride is gonna be here in a minute, guys. I might have to come back and do this later. I was trying to do some of this. That was not a good idea to rush. I literally forgot about about to doing that. Oh my gosh, guys, I forgot my ride was actually about to be here shortly. Um, trying to rush and do this real quick. I wanted to at least read those Indian names off. Haven't had a chance to complete it, but I'm going to zoom in on it so at least they're able to be seen all the different areas. Dang, it's not able to do it that way. Uh, but yeah, I'll be back shortly, guys, to complete this. I'm definitely gonna run out real quick with um, handling something real quick, and I will be back to complete this. It'll still be part two, same title. Um, yeah.